With Age of Overlord giving us new Zark cards, people have been wondering if this will bring back Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom in the TCG so they can promote the new cards. We've seen TCG do it before, like with Rusty Bardiche and Monkey Board, and I'll be discussing the possibilities in this video. I mean, this card is literally my profile pic, why would I not talk about it? Anyways, let's just jump into the video, shall we? So, let's start with the first possibility. If TCG wants to bring back Starving Venom to promote the new Zark cards, they can easily just ban Independent Nightingale. This is the card that ultimately got Starving Venom banned, and really, I don't think anyone would have a problem with it being banned. Now, you might say, don't Lyrilisk players need this card? And honestly, no. I don't think they do, because this card provides nothing for them other than Instant Fusion Father, but even that doesn't do much for the deck. She's just a random boss monster that was created for the sake of the anime's plot. Plus, if we ban her, then I guess we can bring back Tyra Neptune as well. So really, I don't see much of a downside with this idea. Though, another argument people might say is that if we ban Independent Nightingale, wouldn't they just go for the Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon OTK? And that's true, people might do that. However, something I've heard Pendulum players discuss is that while Pendulums are great at going first, they suck at going second. If your opponent already has an established board, can you consistently pull off the OTK? Probably not. Because from what I heard, Pendulums don't have many good resources to go second. Now, I won't take away how good the OTK is, but with the way modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, and being forced to rely on an OTK that can easily get negated isn't the best thing. Maybe I'm wrong with that, but that's just my opinion on that argument. Anyways, moving on to the second possibility, which is probably the most realistic one, is that they might just put Starving Venom to 1 and not ban Nightingale. To be honest, Konami could have just limited Starving Venom back then, as you need 2 copies to perform the FTK, but if he's limited, then it's impossible to do. Pendulums don't really have the ability to bounce Starving Venom back to the extra deck to then resummon him and finish the FTK. It just requires too many resources and honestly isn't even worth it at that point, so ideally, Starving Venom wouldn't actually cause any problems in the current game if he was at 1, so that's all I have to say about that point. As for my third possibility, and this is likely as well, is that TCG might not even care about the Zark support and won't even bring back Starving Venom. I mean, just because a deck gets support doesn't always mean a card from the ban list that belongs to that said archetype can come back. Look at Electromite. We got Metaphor support in Blazing Vortex, and TCG didn't bring back the card. To prove this point even more, they made all the Metaphor stuff commons and super rares, so they probably could do the same thing to the Zark stuff. Also, to be fair, I do agree with people who say that Starving Venom is too broken to come back, as copying effects in Yu-Gi-Oh! Have been problematic. I mean, look at Verta Anaconda or Phantom of Chaos during the GX and 5Ds era. However, something that makes Starving Venom balanced that people don't talk about is that because he copies the monster's name, if you already use that monster's effect either by itself or a previous Starving Venom, and that copied monster has a hard once per turn, you can't use that effect again. Look at Electromite. When Starving Venom copied her effect, when they already used to her, they don't get to draw another card. And that's because the draw effect is a hard once per turn, but the other ones weren't, which is why Starving Venom could copy her effects. In fact, if Nightingale had a hard once per turn herself, the FTK would have been impossible from the start. And with how newer Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards nowadays get hard once per turns more often, it's possible Starving Venom could stay legal, but that's just my opinion on that. I still agree the card is very powerful and could stay banned. I'm just listing the possibilities of what would happen if he came back, so that's the point of this video. One last thing I want to say is that just because the community thinks a card could never come back, as they believe it would still be a problem today, doesn't always mean that it's true. A prime example of this is Blackwing Steam the Cloak. I guarantee you everyone said this card can't come back even if we ban Crystron Hauka Fibrax, as Steam is a token spammer and links basically ruin tokens forever. However, to everyone's shock, when the TCG banned Hauk, they brought back Steam to promote the new Blackwing cards in Darkwing Blast, and lo and behold, he's doing nothing in the current game. Now, he could become a problem in the future, but when you currently look at where he is now, it proves my point that we're not always right on what cards would be a problem even if they were unbanned. Though, this entirely is my opinion on this, so just take it with a grain of salt. Anyways, we reached the end of my video. I know it's short, but I was pretty tired from the Summon Limit video, so I just wanted to go easy. But don't worry, I still plan to make more content. Though, right now, I do want to hear your thoughts. Tell me, do you think Starving Venom can come back? Would he still be a problem in today's game? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Thanks again for watching my video, and have a good day. Bye.